Okay, guys, so what I did is I just forced this to verify the emails. And once we verified the emails, I had one that was still not verified, and I gave it another sort of 5 minutes, and I came back and clicked start verifying accounts again. And now I've got all of these created successfully, okay? So what I want to do now that I've got my accounts done is I want to go over to IFTTT, and to do that, you can just double click here, and you will get the username and the password, okay? So I will build in something that we can just click straight through to IFTTT. But in the meantime, we've got a browser we can use, and that will take me here, and just fill in your details that you find here with your IFTTT account settings. So one more time, what we do is we click on where it says IFTTT account for the website, click on that, copy and paste, username, password, log in using a browser, and then all we need to do is we can go and do some things in the channels over here. Okay, we want to click where it's got your username, click on the channels. And what we want to do is we want to activate some channels. Okay, now let me just point out something very, very important. Let's get rid of that. Here, what it's done is it's created a WordPress.com account. Now you can choose to use that if you want to. I'm going to do some later videos on how we can use this and use your WordPress self-hosted at the same time with the same account. And that needs to be done using an RSS feed, whereby we can make the WordPress self-hosted RSS feed post into somewhere like Blogger, and then from Blogger to all of these, or we can post directly from WordPress self-hosted into WordPress.com. We can set that up, but it needs to be set up sort of semi-manually at the moment for that to be done. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deactivate this particular one within the accounts, okay? So what I want to do is I want to go over here and I want to activate my own WordPress. I want to activate my own YouTube, and I always tell people use your own YouTube accounts, okay? You can build authority from them that way. And plus we need to activate Facebook as well, okay? But before we even do that, there's one more thing that we need to do. And here you see this button here, start setting up IFTTT accounts. Now these accounts have been created with the software. IFTTT account has been created with the software. What we want to do is we want to connect these accounts with the IFTTT, okay? If I said anything different in an earlier video, it's because I was a little bit ignorant, because this is the first time using the tool myself since last night, and he had done an update last night, and this is the way that we decided it was going to work. And the way he has created it is that it's created accounts including the IFTTT account. Now what we want to do is connect these to your IFTTT accounts, and what you have to do then is click on this button here, start setting up IFTTT accounts, and after that we can go and create recipes, not before, okay? But we still need to connect to WordPress, the YouTube, the Facebook as well, which I'm going to show you straight after this happens. So I'm going to click on this. I have to select a profile, sorry, for this one, and start setting up IFTTT. So I'm just going to keep with the same one that we've been working on, and it's connecting into IFTTT. It's activating the channels, and it's doing that for us. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so apologies if I missed that in an earlier video. I just found out myself, which often happens when we first get a new software. Okay, all working very, very well. And now we have got all of those activated. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is let's just jump over quickly. Now I'm going to click on YouTube icon in here, and to get there, what you do is basically you click on the username at the top, click on channels. It will take you to this page. We come into here, click on the YouTube, and it will pop up and give us an offer to activate this particular account for us. Now something's not working here. Let me just refresh this page so that I can get it working. This is in the browser, not the software. Okay, click on YouTube. Here we go. Click on activate. If you're logged into a YouTube account, that's the one it's going to activate, okay? Click allow access. Takes a second. It's connecting, done, okay? Click on username, click on channels. IFTTT call all of these sites channels, not to be confused with YouTube channels, okay? So next one we want to do is go over to WordPress. We want to do WordPress next. I want to replace the WordPress that we got. That's the one that we just added, the software has just added. I'm going to deactivate that one. and I want to add my own, okay, I will show you in a later video how we can use the WordPress.com ones to give us a little bit extra power, but right now I just want to show you how we create the recipes and stuff, and we can do the advanced stuff a little bit later. And believe me, we've got a lot of advanced stuff that we can do with this software as time goes by. So we'll click on that, we'll activate. I've already got username and password in here. Okay, that's activated. That's my personal blog. That's the one I'm going to be posting from. And come back over here. Username, channels. And this time we're going to do Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to click on Facebook. Make sure you're logged into Facebook. Click on activate. And it will activate that. Then after that has been activated, you've got to do the Facebook, the main Facebook first, before we can go and do the fan pages and Facebook groups. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on Facebook groups. I'll click activate. Now for Facebook accounts, ideally you can just go over to, it's already picked a group. That was really fast. Okay, I expected that was going to take longer. Facebook accounts, you can get them done on Fiverr. You can get, you know, a bunch of them done for PVA accounts on Fiverr. So you're not using the same Facebook account every single IFTTT. Okay, this one is for pages, and it's going to give me a drop down of the pages I can use. Let's just choose one of these. I'll choose any one just for randomness. Okay, so that's all activated, and that means that I've got all the channels that I needed to be activated, except for I think I need to do Blogger as well. Now Blogger should be, ideally what you're going to do with Blogger is you're going to do the same Google account that has a YouTube account on it. Okay, I'll do a video on how to optimize Blogger, but I think this is very, very important that you use a pretty well optimized Blogger account, because we can do a lot of activity from Blogger, and we have tested, you know, and WordPress.com and Blogger do rank very, very well. And you can see here, I've got a Blogger account I'm already logged into, because I'm logged into that particular Google channel. Now, if you've got more than one blog on that Google account, it's going to stick the software. IFTTT can't work with more than one Blogger account that's on your Gmail account or on your Google account. So make sure you've only got one Blogger account associated with that particular Google account. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities here, because Blogger does rank pretty well. Okay, so that's all done. Now what we can do is come back over to the software, and I'm ready to start creating recipes. Now you can see here that I screwed up before. I hadn't clicked on that button to connect the accounts. I thought it was already happening, and then it dawned on me, well, we just finished the email verification. How could that possibly have connected? And I spoke to my coder. He told me about this little button here that I'd forgotten to click. So let's come back over, and we're going to choose that again. Okay, so I'm just going to choose this account that we've just set up. I'll just make sure I've got the right one, extra 534. Come back over here, and in here, what you can do is inside every recipe that IFTTT does, you will notice if you do it manually that they always have some HTML in there, and they always have a link saying IFTTT and a link to their website, IFTTT.com. We decided we wanted to hijack that, okay, and the reason why is that we can get some great links in here ourselves. Now I'm going to expand on this a little bit later, and we're going to do maybe 2 or 3 different links in there. What we can do later is add some links to sort of authority sites in your niches, as well, and that way it's looking very, very natural for the sort of link juice that's being passed around. Okay, but that will come later. That's more advanced stuff. For now, what I've done is I've just put in here my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm already linking to anthonyhayes.me blog, so I don't want to link to there again from there. I could do internal pages if I really wanted to, but I don't want to do that. I want to link to things like my YouTube channel. I want to link to things like fan pages. Fan pages rank really well, and they can take a lot of hits from this, which is going to be the next recipe that we create. Recipe tab up here, we're going to have one from Facebook fan page that's going to take a battering. If we just do hundreds of accounts on that one, we really need to test that. Anyway, let's focus on this job in hand. What we can do here, you can see I've got a link to my YouTube channel as an example. You can use anything you want. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put SEO training and you can see the HTML has been filled in as I type this, okay? Just watch the HTML in here where the mouse is, okay? SEO training, YouTube channel, okay, and it fills all that in, so you don't even need to use HTML. And now all it's left to do, let me just fix this, and we can click on that button. Now it will create the recipes, and it will go and do all that awesome stuff, which means that whenever we upload, whenever we make a post on WordPress, it's going to make a post to all of these different things. Okay, so it's going to go from WordPress to Blogger, Blogger to Tumblr, etc., etc. It's going to do all of these for us in the background, and it's all hands-free at that point. We've already done the work. Okay, so this is as close as we can get to as much automation as possible, but you can see how much money has been saved that you don't have to get those Fiverr accounts done. We will take a look maybe for people that are able to create PVA Facebook accounts, how much they cost, and maybe PVA Google accounts as well if you want to do it that way as well. But setting up a Gmail is not that hard. You can just do them as and when you need as well. Although it's nice to have maybe 10, 15, 20 of them just to have those Blogger accounts and YouTube accounts associated as well. Ideally, you want to use your main YouTube accounts anyway. So you can see it's going to create in all of these recipes. And there we go. Okay. So whenever I upload, whenever I do a post to WordPress, it's going to post to Tumblr, post to Blogger, post to LinkedIn, Facebook, all of these. It's going to post to all of these. And Blogger will also get a bookmark from Bitly and from Deagle. And that is it, okay? Really simple stuff. You can see this is it's a premium software, there's no doubt about it. This is a fantastic software. And as we dig into the sort of more grey hat kind of strategies for battering the hell out of the fan pages and stuff like that, I think it's going to be quite fun to test and to be able to do that with. And it's the same process with the Blogger, YouTube Authority, YouTube Blogger, etc. And that's how all that works, okay? So next we will look at some of these additional tabs in here. And these are just basically optional things that we built in so that you can put some extra power to your particular blog post that you started off with, okay? So this we can do some bookmarks via OnlyWire to the original WordPress post, okay? And we can mash up some RSS feeds and send it over to it's not bulk ping anymore. I need to change the name of this. It's another one, but it gets you 25 or 27 RSS directory links, so you can mash up some feeds here. We'll talk about that in later videos. And here we can do two things, and the bookmarks, we will cover that as well. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I will see you in the next video.